What the world needs now is love, sweet love. It's the only thing that there's just too little of. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. No, not just for some, but for everyone. Lord, we don't need another mountain. There are mountains and hillsides enough to climb. There are oceans and rivers enough to cross. Enough to cross till the end of time. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. No, not just for some, but for everyone. Hey, Timmies. Oh, I was having a flashback to 1966. It's the summer of 1966. That was Jackie Del Shannon's song, What the World Needs Now is Love. And boy, I tell you, if there was a song that was not more relevant, I don't know. I'm telling you that we need that song again to come back. I wish, they'd start bringing back these songs and reintroduce them on the radio. There used to be an oldies channel in my community where you could play like 1950s and 60s. I can't find it anymore. I think it's gone. So I miss the old hits, but it's fun that we got YouTube where we could gather. Well, welcome. It is so good to be with you. Welcome to Tuesday. And you know what it's time for? What time is it? Messages from the spirit world. That's right. Oh my gosh. It looks like we got a great crowd gathering over here. Let's see who else is here today. Oh, I see Kim Osborne is here. Oh my gosh. Amy White is here. Yay. Christian Do 1313 is here. Oh my goodness. Queen Cola Bobs is here. By the way, Queen Cola Bobs is our moderator today. What does that mean? That means she's in the chat watching, helping things out. If we get any trolls in there, I sick Queen Cola Bobs on. She's my little pit bull. She'll tear you up, so don't cross her. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Thank you, Queen Cola Bobs, for your service today. Oh my God, you guys are the best. There's Robin Boston is here. Oh my gosh, thank you for being here. Simba's here, all the way from Germany. Unconditional Love is here. Wow, hello, welcome. Yay. Oh my gosh, so many people here. Volcanic Ice is here. Yay. Oh my gosh. Volcanic Ice is here from England, all the way from the UK. Sue Gay is here. Hello, Sue. Welcome. Welcome to the show today. This is so great having all of you here. Lynn White is here. Hello, Lynn. Good to see you. Welcome. Yay. All right. Lynn White says, I'm under a different name. Hi, Lynn. Are you Amy White? I don't know. Anyways, welcome. Welcome, welcome. B. LeClaire is here. Yay. Oh my gosh. Sue Gay just said, oh, my song, sing it. Woo, we love to sing it. Here at Spiritual, we have a lot of fun. We got any newbies in the house, people never been here. Listen, identify yourselves. We want to welcome you to the channel. Hey, there's Ryan Erard's here. Good to see you, Ryan. We're like a big family here. When I started Spirit Channel, my goal was to have a place where people could gather, explore their spirituality in a safe environment. And, here at Spiritual, we pride ourselves on having a positive channel. I don't let drama into my channel. That's why I've got a moderator. Queen Cola Bobs is, as I said, my pit bull. You're a troll. You're coming here to start stuff and be attacking people and arguing in the chat. You're gone. Okay, it's that simple. We don't have it here. That's why people are happy here at my channel, because we keep it nice and we have a lot of fun. Well, today is Tuesday, and that means it's time for messages from the spirit world. By the way, if you didn't see yesterday's video, I got it out a little late, but we had astrology forecast, and so I hope you guys saw that. I'm down here visiting Mom, and oh yeah, I know you guys are asking, what am I wearing? Okay, hold on. This is what I'm wearing. How you like my cool green dashiki? Huh? I got a little hippie vibe going on. Bob's a hippie at heart. And I'm wearing my rune pendant, which is algies. And you guys got to be here tomorrow, because we're going to talk about travel magic, how to bring some magic with you when you travel. And we're going to talk about algies also. So make sure to be here on Wiccan Wednesday. We're going to have a video tomorrow And on Wiccan Wednesday about travel magic, how to bring magic with you wherever you go. So you don't want to miss that. Make sure to be here. So if you weren't here yesterday, you missed it. I did astrology forecast. That's in the queue right before this one. So see that? And then hang with us today. Please help me out today. Give us thumbs up, like this video, favorite it, share it with your friends, and make sure to hit subscribe. If you're watching, you know, I get people call me from all over the world. They say, Psychic Bob, I love your show. I said, what's your YouTube channel? And they said, oh, it's this and this. And I said, oh, I don't recognize that. They said, well, I'm not really subscribed. I'm like, well, why don't you subscribe? It doesn't cost anything. It's free, and you'll get updates. And, you know, here at Spirit Channel, we do a video every day, 7 days a week. You get Psychic Bob. And so, you know, what we do is like today is messages from the spirit world where I'm going to do a live psychic readings for those of you in chat. And then, you know, Wednesday, Wiccan Wednesday, Thursday, we got Vlog Thursday. Friday is Fun Friday. Saturday, we do a seance. And Sunday, we do Sunday night hangout with Psychic Bob at 7 p.m. on Sundays. So, you know, there's a lot of chances to connect with me here. And I hope that you'll be a regular, you know. By the way, I also want to say thank you. Thank you to all of you for your donations this last week for Sunday's show. I do very, truly, honest to God, appreciate it and say thank you from my heart because, you know, those donations really help keep me on the air. They fund the expenses of my lighting, of my equipment. I'm redoing my studio. I'm making like a studio in my house. So that money's going towards buying lighting and setup and cameras and different things. So, you know, hopefully by the fall, we're going to have a little more fancy broadcast for you guys, a little nicer sets, a little better lighting, a little better everything. So that money that you donate is going towards that. And I want to say thank you. Love you guys. By the way, also about donations, I got to clarify this. My attorneys have asked me to say this. You know, I have to say this legally. I cannot guarantee a reading for a donation. The reason is I sometimes have tech problems and I miss a donation. I'm going to certainly try, and I promise you I'm going to try to cover everybody for a reading. But if I miss you, it's not intentional. It's not a slight. It's a technical thing because sometimes I can't go back and chat. So I'm asking you a few things. One, hold your donations until I ask for them, okay? And then when I ask for them, then you can donate. So thank you. Secondly, if you want to donate simply because you love the show and you have a fun time. And if you get your question answered, that's a bonus on top. Okay, can we have that kind of understanding? Because I'm going to try to get everybody in that I can. But sometimes just with timing and things, I miss one or two. And, you know, I have to say this because I have somebody trying to take me to court. There's a disgruntled viewer who I missed a $3 donation for a few weeks ago. And they're bringing lawyers after me, accusing me of fraud and trying to defund, you know, embezzle money out of people and not deliver anything. So I have to say I cannot guarantee a reading for a donation on this show, but I'm going to try my best. So donate simply because you love the show and you love Psychic Bob. I hope you guys love me because I certainly love all of you. And if I get your question answered, you got a bonus. How's that? Can we have that understanding? I love you guys. Thank you for that. Well, anyways, I am glad you're here. And we're going to do some readings today. And bear with me. My voice is a little hoarse. I didn't get a lot of sleep last night. And, you know, with the air conditioning, my mom has really nice air conditioning, but my body's not used to really good air conditioning. So my throat's a little seized up. So I'm drinking my water. I've been drinking tea. I'm trying to get my voice working. So bear with me, okay? If I have to end the show early today, forgive me. It may be that I lose my voice totally. Or I might whisper my readings. Anyways, you guys okay? How are you out there today, huh? What's going on with you guys? You guys ready for this? Yeah? Okay. Well, I'm so glad you're here. Well, you know, we've got to do some meditation so we can open the channel, all right? So if you guys are ready, we're going to do some meditation. We're going to do our famous blink meditation. This is a meditation that I like to do here because it's a quick way to open that channel, you know? And for those of you, by the way, oh, I forgot to put it up here. Hold on. I got to put something up on the screen. It's a banner I forgot. But here it is. There it is. You see that rolling below? It says register for Psychic Bob's class. Here it is. At PsychicBob.com. Now, every Saturday I'm teaching a psychic development class. And you guys got to be at this week because this week We are teaching about the Akashic records, how to access them, different ways. You know, there's not just one way. The reason I'm teaching this class is I had a psychic once tell me there's only one way to access the Akasha. And when they taught me it didn't work for me. And so I'm going to teach you other ways, because there are many ways to tap into those Akashic records and learn about the history of the world, the history of the universe, your own past lives, all of that. So I hope you'll come out and join our class. We're going to hold it on Zoom on Saturday. So go register over at PsychicBob.com. It's $30 for the class. It's 2 hours. But listen, where else? I'm serious. Where are you going to get psychic training one-on-one with one of America's top psychics for less than that? I really don't know anywhere. I'm practically giving it away. You know, I could actually charge $200 or $300 for a class, and people would pay it. I have clients that say, I wouldn't mind paying $300 for a class. But you know what? I'm not out to gouging money. I'm only charging $30, 2 hours, and it's live where I actually talk to you. It's not chat. It's like you'll come into Zoom and you can directly speak to me and then see me in person. So, you know, that's a really big event. And, you know, for only $30, come on. Why don't you go register? Do yourself a favor. And listen, you don't have to buy a block of classes. In fact, I'd prefer you not buy a block of classes. I'll show you how much I'm not into money. You know, I don't do this for them. I do it because I have, you know, I have to spread the word of spiritualism. And so many people have been asking for training. So our class is a way you can get personal training with Psychic Bob and your psychic development. We have a number of people in the class that are just now venturing out into the world working as professional psychics. Now, you don't have to be a professional psychic, but the class is designed that you will learn skills to access your gifts. And if you want to take it into the world, you can. So I hope you'll come out and join us. Some of you in chat I know have been in the class, and maybe you can tell people that you've enjoyed it and what your thoughts were. I see Jennifer Creamer. Hey, Jennifer Creamer, good to see you. Oh, and Conscious Vibrations is there. Janine, yay. Well, both of them have been in the class. Maybe they can tell you something, you know. I'm so glad you guys are here. Well, this is awesome, you know. So I hope that, you know, that you will, you know, come and consider our class. Well, let's do some meditation, shall we? All right, I want you guys to get comfortable there. And we're just going to start by closing our eyes, okay? And as we close our eyes, I'm going to take off my shades here. We're going to settle down. Just let all the tensions go. Close your eyes with me. I want you just to follow your breathing, just gently in and out. And as we follow the breathing, I want you to let go all the tensions of the day and enter into that place of silence and peace within. And as we follow the breathing, I want you to draw your attention now down to the middle of the chest area. And inside of you, in the middle of the chest, I want you to see a little spark of white light. Just see a pinpoint of light floating inside of you in your chest. It's like a star. You know how the stars look at that little pinpoints of light? Well, that's what it's like. And I want you to draw your attention there. And we're going to count from 3 down to 1. And when we get to 1, we're going to take that little starlight and we're going to expand it so it fills our entire body with illumination from head to toe instantly. It's a great way to open that psychic channel. All right, you got that light? All right, I want you to focus on because we're going to count down. All right, you ready? All right, let's count down. 3, 2, keep your focus. 1, blink on. Woo! Oh, I'm getting dizzy. Yeah. Oh my gosh. David Jan, he's our lucky first person tonight. David Jan's question is, can Spirit tell me on what I should focus on the most at this time? Thank you, love, and light. Hold on, David Jan. I've got Doris back here talking. Doris said, she said, tell David Jan, this is her word. She said, tell David Jan to relax and to just let the flow come. She said, you're overthinking things right now. And she says, tell David Jan, it's not an issue of working harder. It's an issue of relaxing into. So you got to focus on relaxation now. And that's going to open your channel to the spirit world. Okay. Call on Doris. She's helping you with the relaxation. Thank you for your service to the defense of Israel. Blessings to you. Masters Omniverse, 50 South Korea, or what's that? Swedish krona. Thank you for your donation. Hi, Bob. Any messages from my higher self or oversoul? What kind of jobs do I work with in the Galactic Federation of Worlds? Thank you. Master Omniverse, I'm picking up around you. It's really interesting because you've got a lot of golden glow. That definitely means you're touching in on your higher self. And I keep feeling like that you're working a lot with the Arcturians. I'm getting Palladians. I do think you have a connection to the Ashtar Command as well. So all of that's working around you. And I keep feeling your higher self is trying to tell you, let go of aggression, let go of past hurt. You're at a turning point where you've got to let go of pain to move forward. And your higher self is saying it's got control. You don't have to be afraid. Everything's in balance. Everything's in control. See, I think right now you're at a turning point where you know you're being called to some great things, but you're a little afraid. Don't be afraid. Blessings to you. Thank you for your donation. All right. Oh my gosh. Gary M1499. Thank you, Gary. Thank you to all of you for your donations. I say goodbye. Many messages from my spirit guides. Thanks and blessings to you. Hold on. Yeah, Doris is back here for you, Gary. Doris is asking me to talk to you about your sleep cycle. And Doris says, tell him to make sure to pay attention to his sleep. She said that your sleep's been a little off lately. And she said that you're still not letting go of some of that anxiety. And she wants to come in to help you. Okay, so she's working with you on help and with release now. She said the more you release, she said the easier it is for us to come in and to guide you. So Doris asked me to bring that to you. I'm also getting a message here from your grandmother back here. And I hear this grandmother. She said, let him know, she said, that I'm cooking him up some good food. She said you've not been eating the best balanced diet. And she said she's coming in to help with that. So there's a little energy here in the physical side that they're working on with you. But they're saying that this is all opening your channel, opening your connection, and allowing you to draw to yourself everything that you need. You know, that there really is a connection between the body, the mind, and the spirit. So the spirit people are coming in to help you to have that connection. So keep listening, keep talking, keep working. And I heard Mr. Casey back here he said, I'm on duty as well. So you've got all of them here with you. Mr. Casey's asking me to talk to you here about the month of August. And he said more negotiations in August. So it looks like August is going to be a kind of a business month for you here, particularly in regards to legal matters. All right. So they're working with you. Balance your body, balance your mind, balance your spirit, and watch August. Thank you, Gary. Blessings to you. Unconditional love. Oh my gosh. Eritrean 25. Eritrea. Oops, I just lost you. Hold on just a second. Hold on. My chat's frozen up here. Okay, there it is. Unconditional love. Hi, Bob. Any messages from my spirit? Thank you and blessings to you. Aid is Arab Emirates Dirhams. I'm living in Dubai. Thank you, Unconditional. I don't know all the world currencies. And you know, they all change after, 10 years every year. It seems countries change. Thank you so very much for your donation. Hold on just a second. Is anybody back here? Interesting. Edgar Casey's coming in back here for you. And Mr. Casey said, that the spirit world has their eye on you. They're asking me to tell you that you have a great calling to do service for spirit. And they're saying that you've had a past life. It's so interesting. That you were a spiritualist in one of your past lives. It looks like it was in the early 1900s. And you have a connection with Camp Lilydale up in New York, which is a spiritualist camp. So you've been there, or you have a soul link past life there. And they're saying that in the next year, you're going to travel to Lilydale, New York. So if you get to New York, go to upstate New York to Camp Lilydale, you're going to reconnect to your past life energy. But they're saying open your mind to a greater service, because the work that you're doing, though it's good, you have more to do, particularly in the spiritual world. Okay, let Edgar Casey help you. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. I hope that helps. Colleen read about 49.90. Oh, Colleen, God bless you, darling. Lord Asion, is there a message for me today? Thank you so much. By the way, for those of you who are new here and don't know, I hold a title of nobility. I'm also Lord Ision. That's a title that I have, a lordship that I hold. Thank you so much, Colleen. Colleen, I've got your, somebody's talking to me here. I've got a grandmother back here talking to me. And I hear this grandmother saying, she said, tell Colleen, the word she said is pace herself. She said that you're jumping fast forward. And she said, take things slow. There's no rush. She wants you to know as well, she said, that she's helping to heal the heart. She said you have more heart work to do, and there's some more healing in the heart area. And she said, don't be afraid to let yourself love again. So your grandma's back here. She's also talking to me about some money because she's throwing coins over here, which means some finances are going to be improving. She's asking me to talk about the month of September here. So your grandma's guiding you. I also got Doris coming in. Doris just said, she said, tell Colleen, she said she's not alone. There's a whole team with her. And she's naming off somebody named Joe or Joseph in spirit, and also a Ted or a Theodore. So they're around you also in spirit. So you've got a whole team. You've got Joe, you've got Ted, you've got Doris, and you've got the grandmother as well. So you definitely have a good team building. But they're asking me to tell you the month of September is a significant time for you. Let me ask you here as well. Have you been contemplating a move? Because I keep seeing you talking to somebody about, like, should I look at that property? So I don't know if there's another move coming, but I feel like when we go, it may not be till later in the year or early next year, but I'm hearing you discuss something about a move. So I'm picking that up psychically that you might be thinking about another move. And Doris said, she said, when I was young, I moved all over the place. So there's not going to be any blocks if you want to do a move. But you're being guided. Let the spirit people help you, okay? Thank you so very much. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh, James, $50 donation. Thank you, James, for your donation. You guys are wonderful. Thank you so much. I don't need a reading. I just want to thank you for all your hard work. Thanks, man. James, thank you so very much. Well, you might not want a reading, but I'm going to tell you anyways. You have a number of spirit people I'm getting around you. You have a spirit guide back here, and it's funny. He said, I'm the biggest, baddest cowboy of the West. And you have a guy back here. He identifies his name as Jesse. He said, I'm like Jesse James, but on the good side. So he wasn't a criminal, but he fought criminals. His name is Jesse. And he said, tell him that I'm one of his protectors. So James, you have a guy named Jesse who's around you, who's a guardian. Also, James, I got to tell you, when I'm walking in your light, I'm getting a lot of blue and purple light here around you. That tells me you're opening some psychic gifts of communication. I want you to watch your clairvoyance and also gifts of channeling, because I'm getting both of those around you as well. And I feel like you're at a turning point where it's like you're letting that spirit influence come in a little more. So I want to tell you, be watching. They keep talking about the autumn, September, October, November. And this is the time where I keep hearing Doris is back here talking also. She's always talking. And she said it all comes together in the autumn. So I feel like there's some financial blessings, some career blessings that come from September through November. Like that's kind of a window period for you. So talk to Jesse and also talk to Doris. She wants to help you as well. Okay. Thank you for your donation. I know you didn't ask for a reading, but you got one anyways. Blessings to you. Thank you. Oh my gosh, you guys are the best. Death Star, €5. Thank you. Any messages? Hold on, Death Star. Yes, I can hear. Yes. Death Star, I got Commander Ashtar back here for you. And he's asking me to tell you that he said that he's coming in to open your connection to, he says, the star people. And I think you have a deep soul connection, and you've lived many lifetimes actually in other worlds. But Commander Ashtar wants me to bring his name specifically to you because he said he is working with you to really connect stronger to that inner voice, to that spirit self. So definitely, definitely be open to his presence here. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Jennifer Creamer, $9.99. Thank you so much for your donation. You guys are so kind. Thank you. Hi, Bob. I had a strange dream the other night, and I think it was an attempted psychic attack from a local psychic named Sarah. Jennifer, I don't know what it is, but lately I've been having trouble with people named Sarah too. That does something about Sarah. No offense to anybody here's named Sarah. It's been a coincidence in my life lately. He says, I've since done some protection magic. I think she views me as competition. Let me tell you, Jennifer, I don't think she's consciously directly attacking you, but subconsciously, I think she's putting out bad vibes. You see, the mind has this ability to send out power. And for people that are trained in their mind, they know that, and they're controlled in that. Like you have a focused mind, you wouldn't do that. But somebody who has a little bit of imbalance, they can create havoc psychically. And what I want you to, I think anything you did in terms of protection magic, purification, I would go take a salt bath, take a bath of just half a cup of sea salt, half a cup of baking soda, combine it in the running water and soak in it. That'll strip off any of that astral stuff that collects. Our auras, they get kind of filled up with stuff. They're like, you ever walk through a field and you get little burrs on your clothes from the plants? Well, our auras do that sometimes. So a good cleansing astral bath would do you well. So half a cup of sea salt, half a cup of baking soda. But in terms of Sarah, I do think she views you as competition, which, really that is the wrong view. And let me say this, I want to say this for everybody besides not just you, Jim, but everybody here. If you are a psychic and you're building a business, don't go at it like a business thing, like we're going to conquer the market and knock out the other psychics. That's not how it works, because if you're a real psychic, you work for spirit. And if you work for spirit, you know, and Jen, I know you know this, the spirit brings you everybody you're supposed to have. If you go out and seek to dominate markets and take other people's clients, you'll never succeed. All that you think you're gaining, you will lose, because it's a form of black magic. A true psychic is in the flow of spirit. This is why I have people that I've trained as psychics, and they go out and live in my neighborhood and work as psychics. And people say, well, Bob, that's cutting into your business. No, it's not. I actually have made more money since doing that. And the reason is that spirit wants workers. So it's never competition. If you're a psychic, your prayer should be every day, I want to serve spirit the best that I can. You do that, you will succeed. So Jen, she's not competition to you, and you're not competition to her. She's going to not last much longer. I'll tell you, within literally about 6 months, she won't be doing readings. She's going to burn herself out. So you just move on. Don't worry about it, okay? Blessings to you. Thank you, darling. Oh my gosh, hold on. We got more donations. Kim Velasco, 125 Philippine pesos. Thank you so much. Hi, Bob. Do I have any messages from Spirit? Thank you. Kim, I got to tell you, I've got Doris back here. She's like my right-hand friend, her and Fletcher. Fletcher's back here, but he said, I'm going to let Doris handle it. And Doris is asking me to tell you, she said, have patience in all things. She said that there's some money blessing coming for you. And she said the end of this month, and she said going into August turns in the finances. And she said money and love. She said for you, she said for some reason, she said they kind of go together in your life. And Doris is laughing because Doris said, gee, I wish I had the luck of money and love. Doris said, she said, whenever I had money, I never had love. And she said, when I had love, I never had money. But she said you're in a sync right now where money and love go together for you. And she wants to help you to move forward. I want you to watch here, Kim, because it looks like, as I said, into July, going into August, what they're telling me, it's a turning point for you. So, as we go through August, and by the time we're into September, you're feeling a lot more balanced and a lot more prosperous. So just hang in there. Let Doris help you, okay? What's that? And she said Archangel Uriel's on it as well. All right. So you call on Uriel, call on Doris. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh. Stardust Glitter, €5. Thank you. Hi, Bob. Does Spirit have any message for me today? Thank you. Blessings. Thank you, Stardust. You guys, thank you for all your donations. Bear with me. My voice is going, hon. Yes. I've got Edgar Casey coming in back here. And he said that he's brought a special friend for you today. Hi, Mr. Casey. Yes. Mr. Casey said, he said, there are more guides gathering around you. He said, because your channel is opening. Oh, it's beautiful. There's a beautiful lady here. She's dressed in the most golden gown. It's glowing. She gives me the name of Lucinda. She says, I'm Lucinda and I'm a guide to her. So Melanie, Lucinda's coming in here as a guide to you. And she said she's helping you to master your emotions. Lucinda said, she said, all things are centered within. And she said, you've been doing a lot of work in the inner worlds. And she said, keep listening to me. I'm guiding you. I am with you. So Lucinda is here to help you and ask me to bring her presence over to you. She says to tell you, she said, yes, let her know. She said that I am not going to disturb her. She said, but only guide her in a peaceful way. So, she's going to kind of be subtle, may not feel her as strong, but she's definitely working with you. And Mr. Casey said, call on me. I'm going to help. Okay. A lot of emotional healing here with Lucinda. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, you guys are amazing, amazing, amazing. Bree, hi Bree, there you are. Hi Psychic Bob. My friend and I spoke to a spirit the other day. Can you please verify if we made contact? Thank you. Fletcher just said yes. He said you've been actually drawing in a number of them. Bree, I don't know if you've been doing earthbound spirit work, but Fletcher keeps saying, he said you're going to draw some earthbounds to you. He said treat them with compassion and love. But yes, you did make a contact, and there's more coming. I heard Doris just pop in, Bree. She said, we've got some workers for spirit. Doris is recruiting you and your friend as kind of workers for spirit. So, let them lead you, let them guide you. But yes, you're making contact and you've opened the channel. Blessings to you. Thank you so much for sharing. I'm excited to hear what happens. Oh my gosh. All right. Hold on just a second. Hold on. My chat's freezing up. Amy White. Hello, Amy White. Oh, that's a question for somebody else. Sorry. Okay. TGVG, there you are. Any messages from the spirit world? Hi, TGVG. Good to see you. Hold on just a second. Let me just tune in here. Yes, I can hear. Yes, Fletcher's brought Cecil over here. Cecil and Frank are both back here for you, TGVG. I don't know what's going on in your work, but Frank is back here dancing, like doing the cha-cha, and he said, we're winning, we're winning. So I feel like you're at a very powerful turning point right now, particularly in the film work. And he said, we're winning. So that's the word he said to you. And I hear Cecil back here, and he's holding up a trophy, and he said, award winning as well. So it looks like you're at a turning point. I think that this next month for you launches a lot of visibility around your work. And Cecil said, he said, tell Joyce he's not done yet. He said he's got more work to do. And he said, I'm bringing him other projects. He said his name will move quickly in the coming months. So I don't know. It looks like you're coming into a whirlwind here, but they're both celebrating with you. And I have a sense that this film work is really going to take off here. So blessings to you from Cecil and from Frank. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh. Christine C., $5 donation. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Any messages from Spirit for me, Bob? Love you. Psychic Bob loves you too. I love all of you. You're wonderful. Hold on. Yes. My spirit guide Doris is back here, and she says, I'm not trying to be political, guys, but this is from Doris to Christine. It doesn't have to affect you. Doris just said to you, Christine, she says, I like her politics. So that's what she asked me to tell you. And Doris said, not only is she smart in her politics, she said, she's smart in love. And Doris is asking me to tell you, she said, that gentleman caller, that's the way she goes. She said, that gentleman caller, she said, you're giving him the right messages now and the right timing. She said, he's going to be responding even better now. And she said, keep that communication open. Doris has asked me today, she said, I wish I had help like you have when I was your age. And so she wants you to know she's here to help you, and she's helping keep communications open. She said they're helping, the spirit world's helping your boyfriend to be more mindful of his words as well. So there's going to be increased communications. Doris is giving thumbs up around the relationship. Keep going. Okay. Thank you so much. Oh, hold on. Christiane, their voice just popped in. I can never tell when somebody's going to pop in last week. I've got Nancy Reagan back here. And she said, Ronnie and I are backing you. She said, go for it. I get the sense that you may be invited to serve on a committee or some type of council very soon. And she said, Ronnie and I are backing you. So Nancy and Ronald Reagan are here for you. All right, there you go. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Oh, Queen Colabas. Blessings, hon. She says, get yourself one of those lush martinis, my king. Love you lots. P.S. Simba donut. Thank you so much. Thank you. I will get a martini. Lord knows I need it. Thank you, love. All right. So hold on. Simba, I didn't see your question. I don't know what you asked me. Let me see if I can find it here. Hold on a second. Well, Simba, I can't find it. So I'm going to trust Spirit to bring me what you need. Okay. So let's let Spirit decide. Okay. Oh, here it is. Spirit just brought your question. Okay, €5. Thank you, Simba. Blessings to you. By the way, guys, I got to tell you, if you need a graphic artist, you want to hire Simba. He does amazing graphic arts. He did a portrait for me recently. Wonderful. Simba, also, I got to talk to you later. I might need your help in some graphics for some future video work. We'll talk later. Thank you for your support. When will I get to travel to the States? Many blessings. Hold on, Simba. Doris says in 2022, she said after the new year, she said you're going to get to come to the States. Looks like it'll be around spring of 2022. So not too far away, next year. Okay, that's from Doris. And we can't wait for you to come. You got to come see me and hook up with me, okay? We'll go hang out and I'll take you around DC and give you the tour. Have you ever been to DC? Washington, DC is a great town. You know, I have to tell you guys, and Simba, you'll love DC because, you know, I have lived in Washington, DC all my life. And do you know, it must be a good town because I still get as excited as a kid when I go sightseeing. Like I love to go to the museums and all the monuments and the parks and I'm just like a kid. I never feel like even though I've lived there all my life, it feels new every time I go. So great city. Yes, spring of 2022. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Raven Fisher. Hello, Raven Fisher. Good to see you. Thank you for your question. I love the unicorns. Oh, that's so precious. What do you have for me, Bob? Hold on, Raven. Let me step into your frequency here. Raven, I've got a woman talking to me back here. I've got a voice coming. She says her name is Jane. And she said, I was Jane. She said, I'm not Jane Austen. She said, but I'm a writer. And she said that she used to write. She said she was around during the 1950s and 1960s. She said, I used to write columns for magazines. She said she was a bit of a ghostwriter. And she said that she's coming in to be a muse to you because it looks like you're going to be doing some writing over the next few months. She's talking about journaling, and she says, take your journaling to a higher level here. So I don't know if you're doing a journal, but she wants you to start doing that because she said it's going to open up like a book. There's literally like publishing coming for you here. But Jane is here and asked me to bring that to you. She said you're at a turning point. She said where you're ready to embrace your gifts of communicator. So definitely let her help you. Thank you so much. I hope that helps. Blessings. Oh my gosh. Robin Boston. Thank you. Oh my gosh. 100. How's it? Robin? $20. I can't see the screen. Sorry. Thank you, Robin. Just to say thank you for all your help and all you do. Nothing but love. Oh, thank you, Robin. Listen, you know, I know you didn't ask for reading, but sometimes when people come in, I can't help it. And I'm already getting voices here. So hold on. It's Doris back here. Yeah, Doris. Yes. That's lovely. Hold on. She said, I've got the star of the show here today. And Doris said, Bob, step aside. We got somebody who's more of a star than you. And I hear him back here. This is Rick coming through, Ricky. He said, Mom, I'm here. He said, I had to burst my way through. He said, a lot of crowds back here. But he said, they said I could come through briefly. He said to tell you to watch. He said, if you thought what I did a few weeks ago was great, he said, watch now. He said, I've got more amazing things to show you. And he's talking about the word, he says, reunion, more reunions. So there are going to be some people come into your life here that you haven't seen that he knows that are going to be a sign from him. He said, I'm not going to tell you. It's a surprise. He said, but when they show up, he said, you're going to know. They're going to stop by the house. And one of them you're going to run into at a I think it's at a mall or a grocery store. And he said, you're going to have these coincidences. He puts his hands like quotes, like coincidence, like meaning it's not really a coincidence. But he wants you to know, he said, I'm going to do that again. He said he's having fun, realizing that he can help influence things on the earth in a positive way. So he said he's having fun testing his abilities. And he said, you're going to hear from me even more. And he says to tell you, he said, I'm glad. He said, I'm growing in the light. And he said, I've got sparkles of glittering gold and silver glitter and white light all around. And he's literally making like sparkle. It's just beautiful around him. I just see it. And Doris is laughing. She said, he's putting on the light show. And your son said, yeah, I guess you could call it my fireworks show. He said, better than any 4th of July, isn't it? And he's asking me to talk to you something about July. He said he used to like 4th of July. And he keeps showing me like a little, like they call them M80s. They're like a quarter stick of dynamite. And he's like, look, Mom, I got an M80. I don't know if you ever had one of those. Maybe he kept it secret. But he's like laughing. He's like, ooh, I got an M80. So I think he's just having fun. He says, I'm putting on a fireworks show. And he's just making the light go around. But he sends his love to you. And he said, I'll be bringing more coincidences into her life. Watch, you're going to see. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your blessing. You're so kind. You guys are so generous. Thank you for all the donations. It really makes a difference to me. So, hold on just a second. Hold on, I'm having some trouble here. Things are freezing up, but while I'm freezing, Mojo Power, unfreeze. Oh my gosh, there's another donation from, oops, where'd it go? I thought I saw somebody else donated money. Hold on, guys. I don't know what's going on in my chat. It's all messed up. Well, hold on. Let's see. If I missed your donation, I apologize. I can't get it back for some reason. Okay. Queen Cola Bob says, Bob, you got a message for Mama Kimmy. She's not doing well. Is that Kim Osborne? Kim. Yes, there you are. Hold on, Kim. Let me see what Doris has to say. Yes. Kim, Doris is back here, and she's asking me today. She said that the spirit world is working on doing some healing for you. And she said that you have, the word she said, toxicity in your body. It looks like you've been exposed to some toxins here. It looks like it might be some mold toxins and also some sort of chemical exposure. And she wants you to have blood work done for toxins and chemical exposure. And she said it's not the end for you, though you feel like it. She's talking about some weakness in the lungs and breathing. She said irritation, inflammation, breathing problems here. And Doris said, she said, but it's not her time to go. She said, Spirit's committed to healing. And she said, we're going to get you there. But she said, have me checked for chemical exposures. I get the sense this may be connected to some place that you worked or that you're working, where there's like, I keep seeing tanks. They all look like propane tanks or oxygen or gas tanks, some sort of stuff, but there's some sort of chemical exposure from like a sort of a gas tank or something. And she's asked me to bring that to you. Have your lungs checked and blood work done for toxin exposure. You're not done yet. You got more to do. Blessings to you. Shasta have it. $5. Thank you so much, Shasta. You're so sweet. Blessings. Hey, Bob, loved your class last week. Thank you, darling. So good that you came. Thank you, Tamara. I've learned so much. Your class is so much fun. Love you. Mean it. Oh, Shasta, thank you so much. Listen, I got to tell you, thank you for your support. And I hope you'll be there this week. You know, this week, guys, in case you were not here earlier, we're having a class on Saturday on the Akashic Records on Zoom. Register, psychicbob.com. Let's make it a big class. All right. So listen, I got to tell you, Tamara, I got a voice back here talking to me. And there's somebody back here that's connected to the Native American peoples. It's Chief Sitting Bull. I hear him. He said, I am Sitting Bull. So Chief Sitting Bull's back here asked me to bring his name over to you. He said that he's been a guide to you before, and he said she has many of the elders around her. He said that this is where he said in her past, she was a tribal elder, a medicine woman, and said you have gifts of healing. And he says, we keep her close to the earth so she can hear the rhythm and the heartbeat of Mother Earth. So Sitting Bull is one of your spirit guides. He's asked me to bring his name over to you. All right. Thank you so much for your support. Look forward to seeing you this Saturday. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh, $10 donations, conscious vibrations. Hey, Janine. Thank you, darling. You guys are all kind. Thank you. I have been working with the Federation of Light at night as first contact specialist. What do you see on this, my love? Smooches. Smooches to you, Janine. Oh, by the way, Janine, before I get into your message, I'm going to be calling you soon. We have some business to discuss. That's important. I'm going to need your help on some projects. So I haven't forgotten you, okay? Thanks. All right. Listen, I got to tell you, Janine, right now what I'm getting around this is that I'm getting literally, I hear him talking already, Commander Ashtar. And he keeps saying, he said, tell Janine she's getting another promotion in a few months. He said, where you are, you're doing well. He said, this is the learning time. He said, we have even more for you. They keep talking about the month of September. I don't know what that is, but it seems like it's a significant month here. And he says it's a turning point for you. He says in her power. And I get a sense from that September, some sort of anniversary as well, like an anniversary of your spiritual beginning or spiritual life. And he says September is her month of joy and power. So Commander Ashtar said that. He said, yes, he said, you are going to be one of those who are in the line of the first contact. And he said, his words are later, he said, we've chosen you because, he said, you're brave. And he said, you understand us. And he said, you keep your channel open. He said that the next 6 months, he said, the vibration across the earth, our communication efforts will increase for all of the earth. And he said, but you will know it before most people know it. And Janine, I don't know what he's talking about, but he keeps showing me crop circles here. So I think that you are going to either see crop circles or there's some messages through crop circles. I want you to start reading up on crop circles. This seems to be something that's going to be manifesting even more, and you're going to understand and be able to interpret it. Okay, it's going to be part of your work. Thank you so much, darling, for your donation. I'll be calling you in the next few days. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, Christian Druid, 1313. Hi, darling. Thank you for being here. Why do I attract animals to me? Well, you know why. It's because of your past lives. See, in your past lives, you've been a witch, okay? In a good way, a positive. You've been a witch. You've also been a Native American. So you have a soul level connection. It's very natural to animals, and that's where that comes from. And also, animals are picking up your own growing psychism. As you're opening your channel, animals feel that they're drawn to you. Animals will always come around when spiritual work is happening. So let them be your allies along the way. And as a witch, you know, all witches have a familiar, not all, but a lot of witches have a familiar. And so you've got, you know, your animal totems of the phoenix and the eagle as well. And so you'll have a lot of physical animals in your life as well. So keep talking to them. But that's where it comes from, is past lives. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh, you guys are the best. Thank you so much. Okay, Ian Spinks, there you are. Hi, Ian, good to see you. Hello, Bob, any messages, please? Hold on, Ian. My back's itching back here. My voice is going, Ian, so bear with me. I hope you can hear me out there. Can you guys hear me still? All right. Ian, my guide Doris is back here, and she said, one of my fellow Englishmen. I don't know if you're English, but Doris thinks of you as English. And she said, you're one of us. And she says to tell you, she said that one of your former lives was in World War II. And she said you were a fighter in World War II. You were involved in the Battle of Britain. That's why she likes you so much. She said you were one of our boys. So she's asking me to tell you, she said she wants you to do some research on World War II. She said that's going to open up your channel. And she said, you survived the war. Unfortunately, she said you died shortly afterwards. She said you went through all that and didn't live too long. But she said it was the war that opened you to spiritualism. And it looks like you had a past life during that time. Not only were you a fighter pilot for the Royal Air Force, you also were a medium. So when you weren't doing soldier or military pilot work, you would hold seances. And he said you used to hold seances on the bases for the men to increase their morale. And you said you saw a lot of your friends die, and you said luckily you were able to channel them through. So you have some makings of a medium. And Doris said, she said, oh, and you're back. She said, in this time to have less stress so you can focus on spiritual work. So you're being called to spiritual work as a message bearer, as a medium. All right. And Doris wants to help you. She's asking me to tell you also about Stansted Hall. She said, love for you to come and visit with me there. She says, I'm always there with Sir Arthur Findlay. And she said, I'd love for you to be there. So I want you to research that. She's asking me to tell you, Stansted Hall. It's the Arthur Findlay College of Mediumship. You're being called to service. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh. Aki Therese, $10 donation. Thank you so much. Hi, Bob. Coming up to DC this weekend for a little vacation. How do the energies look for me? I think they're wonderful. You know, whenever you travel, okay, it's your soul trying to grow and learn. So, you know, when you come to DC, I want you to think about, what's my past life? What are my soul connections? You know, as you walk and look at the buildings, you know, think about if you've seen them before. That's what travel's about. So I think it's going to be a fine trip. I don't see any danger for you. And I'd say come and revel in the concept of what is the soul doing. If you do that, your trips will take on a much more profound meaning. Sometimes we go on trips and we think, oh, I'm going here just to do this event or do that. But really what we're doing is we're trying to connect with something in our soul that takes us outside of our normal environment. So that's what I want you to meditate on. And by the way, are you still part of the art league? I'm just curious to know. Anyways, let me know if you're doing any photography shows. All right, talk to you. Blessings. Have a wonderful trip. Oh my goodness gracious. Sarah Magia, there you are. I thought I saw you earlier. Welcome. Good to see you again, hon. Hello. Are there any messages from Spirit? Thank you. Sarah, when I'm walking into your light here, I got to tell you, I keep picking up around you a voice of a grandmother in spirit. You've got this grandmother, and if it's not your grandmother, it's certainly very grandmotherly. Maybe you say, Bob, my grandmother's like, well, then I must be misreading it. But I'm getting a grandmother here. I feel like this is on your mom's side of the family. And I feel like she's saying, I'm giving you wisdom. I'm giving you wisdom. And she said, I never thought of myself as wise. She said, but since I got here, I realized how much I helped my family. And she said, she's giving you wisdom. She says, in your future, she said, you will be the matriarch of your family. So she's preparing you for a role of matriarch, which means you're going to be a wisdom keeper. And in fact, that's one of your life themes is wisdom keeper. So right now you're going to be going into a period where you're doing a lot of soul reflection. You might start meditating, feel like, why am I remembering stuff from 5 years ago and 10 years ago? And what that is, that's soul knowledge coming up. Pay attention to those memories, those flashbacks, okay? And call on your grandmother back here on your mother's side. She's helping you, all right? I hope that helps. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Oh, my goodness gracious. You guys are the best. So many wonderful, wonderful questions. Let's see here. Okay, Amy White, there you are. Good to see you. What is my energy today? Blue hearts. Amy, it's interesting. When I'm walking into your vibration, I'm getting a little bit of red light around you. And a little bit of gray light. That tells me that right now you're feeling a little maybe anxious about something or maybe a little disconnected from your higher self. And what I want you to do is understand it's the higher self takes care of us. It's all knowledge, all control. So I want you to visualize golden light surrounding you and then visualize standing behind you is a replica of yourself in pure golden light. And let that higher self overshadow you, lay hands on you, and merge with you. And that's going to bring up your frequency. You've just been under a little bit of stress, a little anxiety. You just need a higher self recharge. That's all. And the higher self is glad to help us. Call on the higher self, work with the golden light. That's going to bring up that energy and clear out that anxiety. Okay. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. I hope that helps. Haley Clement, $5 donation. Hi, Haley. Hey, Bob, any messages for me today? Haley, I got to tell you, I'm hearing somebody back here talking. Let me see who this is. Oh, you got a beautiful angel coming in. Who is that? Oh, it's wonderful. Yes. There's an angel here named Muriel, who's one of your spirit guides. And she's coming in to say that she's helping you with your gifts of prophecy. She said, you are a bit of a prophet. You're going to start to see future world events. And Muriel's coming in to give her name and ask me to, she'd like to work with you for that. So I want you to call on Muriel and say, Muriel, help me to receive the knowledge that I need. And then once you receive it, make sure to share it with people, okay? Sometimes we do that. I've done this too. I say, oh, spirits, give me knowledge about something, right? And then we get it. Then we never tell anybody. So what's the point, right? Whenever you receive something, especially like a prophetic knowledge, you want to share that. That doesn't mean you have to go preaching in the streets and acting crazy, but it means maybe write it in a blog, tell people that are open to that sort of stuff. But you're getting some prophetic gifts. Blessings to you. Share them and call on Muriel. Carol Pettis, $5 donation. Thank you, Lady Carol. Lord Ision, why are my abilities getting weaker? Blessings to you. Hold on, let me step into your frequency. Yeah, I see. Doris is back here, and she said that you've got two different issues going on. She said, one, you're still grieving, she said, since the passing of your husband. And I get a sense we might be coming up on an anniversary around this. And she said, on a soul level, she said, you're reliving that trauma. And she said, you don't have to hold on to it anymore. She said, he's in the light. And she says also that you've been having a little physical weakness here. She said, because your sleep cycle's off. They're talking about a thyroid issue here. I don't know if you've had some issues with that, but you need to have thyroid looked at, and also your sleep pattern. I think the thyroid's contributing to the sleep pattern, but that's what's going on, okay? I hope that helps a little bit. Doris said, call on Edgar Casey. He's working with you for healing. Blessings. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, Sandra just gave $5 donation. Thank you, darling. Hi, Bob. Anything on finances? I'm a stay-at-home mom. We are doing great, but need my own if I want to leave my husband. Blessings. Yeah. Listen, Sandra, you want to, let me put it this way. What I keep picking up around you is you have a lot of artistic energy. I get a lot of orange light around you. I also get purple. I think you're a natural channel. Whether you channel that into artistic projects or spiritual work, either way, or actually it doesn't have to be either, it can be both. But I want you to think about that. How can I create? Particularly I see you making like arts and crafts with your hands and selling them. I see you building a business, like doing something like that. And I'm also getting you doing spiritual work like tarot card readings or something like that. But I feel that you have a connection that's opening that channel now, that's bringing a lot of creativity. So your secret right now to transition financially is to let creativity dominate. I think to go out right now, just for the moment, to go out and get a 9-to-5 job for you may not be the best thing, because I feel that on a soul level, your true money comes from being more creative. And I think in a corporate structure, you might feel, shut down in some way. You might be able to do it, but I don't see the joy. And I think you could make just as much money working on your own. And you could work from home, still be with your kids. You know, you could do tarot readings online through Facebook or YouTube or Zoom. Like I do a lot of readings on Zoom. You know, and that's a way to generate income. You could also sell your art crafts, make some crafts, put them on Etsy, start an Etsy store, start an eBay store, do videos and put those up on Facebook. You know, so one of the things also I can kid around you in terms of the crafts, and this might sound strange today, but I'm serious. I want you to research. I keep seeing stuff that's holistic products, like making blessing oils or soaps, like handcrafted soap. These are all things you could do, just making candles, making soaps. I'm telling you, these would be very popular. And in the spiritual communities, people love that stuff. And I buy it all the time. You know, and so I can tell you that there's a whole market there for it. And I feel like if you could work from home and create, that's where you're going to have not only more joy, but more success. Okay. I hope that helps a little bit. Let me know. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, guys, I tell you, I just blink and we are at our hour. I don't know where the time goes, but I want to say thank you. Thank you to all of you for being here. Listen, I need your support, please. You know, it's not always just money that helps. You doing little things like giving me thumbs up, posting your video over on my Facebook page. Those are ways to support me as well. I know some of you are in said, Psychic Bob, I don't have any money to donate, but I want to help. Well, help me by distributing my videos. Put them around on the internet, you know, sites that do, you know, allow you just to paste stuff over and links. Go post my videos. Talk to people. Give me thumbs up on my videos. Those things, they seem little, but they make a big, big difference every month. And so I want to say thank you to those of you who have already started doing that. And if you've been wanting to help and don't know how, that's another way you can help me. Another way to support Psychic Bob's channel is below the video, you should see a t-shirt shop. I don't know if it's showing up on your screen, but after this post, it'll be there. Go to my t-shirt shop, buy a Psychic Bob t-shirt, you know. There'll be collector pieces in the coming years because I'm going to be rotating the stock soon. So get them while you can get them, you know. We got the one, a lot of you have been writing about green equals life. You love that I created that phrase. Green equals life. We always talk about that. Well, there's a t-shirt you guys got giant letters like this big. Green equals life going down. And I think you'll enjoy that. So that's a fun shirt. All my artworks are over there. All the designs you'll see on those t-shirts, I made, custom made myself. So they're my art. And I'm working on some more art. So I have some more t-shirts coming in the coming weeks. So keep it here. You know, we're always got something. But check my YouTube store regularly down there. Buy a t-shirt, you know. A lot of you have written, so you started collecting. You said, well, Bob, I don't have a lot of money, but I buy one t-shirt a month. That is really generous. You know, one t-shirt a month. Gosh, in a year, you'd have 12 Psychic Bob t-shirts. You'd have a whole wardrobe. Wouldn't that be wonderful? You know, so I hope you'll think about that as a way to support me as well. And if you want to get on my schedule for a private reading, give me a call at my office, 703-825-3929, or visit my website. You can also just purchase a reading directly there. Now, if you purchase a reading there, it will forward it to me. I'll contact you to coordinate. There's no calendar over there, so don't look for that. I will get a hold of you once I get your payment. So either way, you call my office or just go buy a reading directly. And also at my website, where you can register for this Saturday's class. Look at that banner. Register for Psychic Bob's class at PsychicBob.com now. Guys, listen, I love you. Thanks for being here. Keep it here. Spiritual. Tomorrow is Wednesday. We're going to have Wiccan Wednesday. We're going to talk about some magic, travel magic, how to bring travel with you, how to make, you know, little altars when you're traveling. And we're going to talk about the mystical rune Algiz and what that means as well. So make sure to be here. There's Algiz for you. All right. So we'll see you back here tomorrow. I love you guys. Thank you for your support. And if you didn't get your question answered, remember, we're also going to do another live show on Sunday night. We'll have Sunday night Psychic Hangout. So there's always something for you. 7 days a week. Subscribe, be part of it. So I love you guys. Thumbs up, and we'll see you back here tomorrow. Until then, may all of you always blessed be.